what, bitches? It's Doom time. Just one sec. We all love Doom. Games like as old as I am and still fucking rips. Needs no introduction, I'd say. Started up instantly and I hooked the damn thing. Yeah, that seems fine. Cool, it's Doom. The source port I'm using, for those curious about that, happens to be a DSDA Doom. Apparently it's used for... The SDA comes from Demos Archive. It's used for all the speedrunners and stuff. I don't care much about that, but it also means it's a very close vanilla... very close to vanilla in terms of gameplay, while still having higher resolutions than something like Chocolate Doom, which I otherwise really like using. It also has just a level table for easy warp. It's nice for pistol start kind of stuff. Actually, I wonder if there's an auto pistol start option. Also, can I just send the roof into space? I'll try that. Yeah, that's Doom for you. Automatic pistol start, exactly what I'm looking for. And looks pretty nice at a high resolution too. Anyway, I will be going in order, starting from the beginning. Sticking with Ultra Violence, which is more or less like standard hard mode. Doom has 5 difficulties, but it just has 3 and then 2 as modifiers. Because there's like an easy, medium, and hard variant of every map in terms of enemy placement. And on top of that, I'm Too Young to Die adds a number of changes in the in favor of the player. Like, I think your defense might be higher, and I know that you get double ammo from pickups. Super baby mode, and then Nightmare hates you. The thing about Nightmare is, it used to be kind of just, sort of written off as like the total BS mode. No one really wanted to. A lot of people kind of don't want to play it because, oh, the monster respawns are so random. There's no reason to kill anything, blah, blah, blah. But there's been kind of a reappraisal of it by some folks in recent years, though. It's more interesting than you'd expect in terms of how you play it. But I'm not doing it because I'm a bitch. Anyway, so the funny thing about this map is that it only has shotgun guys on Ultra Violence and Nightmare. They're meaning that and that changes the map in a really funny way because there's this whole secret that you can find to get the shotgun in this level, but it's kind of meaningless because you just pick up a shotgun from a dead guy. Ton of shells for it. Anyway, obviously, the first map on pistol start is kind of meaningless because you always pistol start here. Like, there's nothing before it. How are you gonna bring something in? But, we're all used to this. So the reason pistol start, as a thing people do exist is because, in Doom, or at least the original version, this can be changed with source ports and stuff. If you die and if rather than loading a save game, you just hit the use key and you'll actually restart at the beginning of the map with just a pistol. Oh, and 50 bullets, 100 health, the default stuff. And what this means is that every map was designed with the idea that you'd be able to beat it from that start if you say die and don't have a save to load, which I think is kind of neat. So it's become kind of a challenge for people to just learn to do that. And I figured I might as well. Also, for my own personal taste, I'm going to turn the music up just a little bit. Because Doom's music rips. Anyway, see, we're back to a pistol and 50 bullets. And no armor and 100 health. Can't not hit that broadside of a barrel, can you? Shotgun here. Probably save some ammo for it because things can get a little hairy around here. Rather have some shells left. That's kind of a thing about Pistol Star. You have to actually manage your ammo pretty carefully, which is cool. Honestly, kind of makes me think of survival horror games a bit, which is one reason why I'm doing this. I feel like learning to play a Resident Evil game and getting lost and not knowing how to do a piano puzzle or whatever the fuck they ask for. I actually think the piano puzzle, I'm thinking. This isn't going to be all items or and secrets or anything, because I don't know where that and kills, because I don't know where all that shit is and I don't care that much. But if there's useful stuff I know, I'll go for it. Like this backpack here. And armor, rather. So, like, we're all just kind of in agreement that Doom like, kicks fucking ass, right? That's like just standard opinion of human beings who know what a video game is. Just like, yeah, this is one of the most finely crafted gaming experiences in history. I'm gonna, side note, I'm gonna be real with you. I still don't know how the fuck you open that door. Sure was open, so. And now you have a use for bullets that isn't hot ass. I always find it interesting that originally in a number of like beta builds of the original Doom, you actually start with like an assault rifle with those like 3-shot bursts. That weapon is just completely removed from like the final game. It's especially funny because it's what Doom Guy is holding in his sprite. He's just holding a weapon that doesn't fucking exist. I think that's really funny. In like the sprite of when you see him running around in multi. Really funny that just doesn't, that they just dropped that because it was too good and I guess they've discovered that there wasn't much they could do with it so that you didn't like become too reliable to start with. So they made the pistol because it sucks. I always like this little dark maze area. Doom uses lighting was always kind of neat. Such an old game in particular. Defining a lot of stuff that games like this would use going forward. Sniffing around in dark hallways, getting jumped by freakazoids. A lot of smart stuff in Doom's design, unsurprisingly. That's why it's held up for all these years. Oh, mean. Sniffing around in there inside, which I'm pretty sure is mostly just for items. That was close enough hurt. Not much, though. I always forget how the fuck you get there, and I don't care that much because I'm not keeping anything anyway. Chainsaw is not that useful. In fact, some people would say it's a hindrance because it keeps you a button press away and a number of frames away from pulling out the fist, which you probably want more when you have Berserk. Let's go up there. Down. That's it. So, like I said, I'm not going to be going for all kills and secrets. I am going to try and go to all the secret levels. Might be a problem in episode 2 because I don't remember where the fuck that one is. But we'll burn that bridge when we come to it. Till then, I do know where this secret exit is. So. I also know this level's kind of a fucker. Bro, stop. Oh. Well, hey, we're not dead. Pretty good. They do put that medkit right there for a reason, huh? Well, that was kind of pathetic of me, really. There's a box of shotgun shells in there. So not too worried about having run out at the moment. Health is more worrying, but we'll figure that out, right? Or we'll fucking die, one or the other. Armor would be nice, especially. Barrels are another great way to save ammo. There's big buckets of splatter everywhere. End somewhere now. Hey, it's these things. These things are funny. I don't know. I was talking a bit about Nightmare earlier. I think what's kind of interesting about it is how, like, really just, Doom is already a game with some solid amount of randomness. Stuff like randomness to damage and, like, enemy behavior. Nightmare just adds a bit more, and but what's exciting about it, like, I see why people like it, and when I get less shit at this game, like after, say, Doom, I'll probably give it more of a whirl. Ooh, time for the classic. The original Monster Closet. The way they turn off the lights is an extra fun. The Monster Closet's such a funny term, but it is accurate, especially for that one. I should look down here. Clearing out this room now is a surprise tool that'll help us later. Hey, how the fuck do you... Yeah, I thought so. One saving grace of shotgun guys is that they do not have much health. Like, slightly more than a regular pistol zombie man, though. So have to be careful of that. Oh, there was another one. Oof. Icy. Got me there. I was not expecting the double. Else in here? Because there's the one more secret in here that I think I desperately need at this. But that takes a bit more finesse to get to. Properly. Let's try. Nice. Love to have a bit more health. Beggars can't be choosers. Yeah, fucking. Didn't count the secret on the way in. Second secret. Rocket launcher, which I'm not going to get much use out of, because I'm only going to have it for this map. Can't fit through there. Can fit through here. You're willing to take a level. That, I think, should get me the... If I remember how this silly little place is laid out. Yep, there it is. Could also use this. Press the level if I feel like it. Might as well. I forget if there's any useful item. I mean, nothing I can bring with me, but might as well look around. Still a little wild to me that the game just exists like this, that it's like such really a well-made just set of core mechanics and things in them that they're just like people making shit for it, or for as long as I've been alive. Like, fucking crazy. Like, they just did this, and like it were already experienced at the time, sure, but they really brought everything together for this one. Fucking forgot about this area. Do it. Oh yeah, it's partial invisibility. Power up that is occasionally useful, frequently not. Basically, it makes monsters have a chance of missing their attacks. It's useful until it isn't. So anything with like a gun, it's actually useful there because you can't dodge bullets. But if they shoot projectiles like fireballs and stuff, then there's an issue. Because they'll miss you, which means they'll aim to the side, and you'll try and dodge it, and you'll run into it. I think it also means they can't like directly spot you in some situations. But maybe not. Or maybe that was like even weird like sports behavior that didn't work. I don't fucking know. A lot of little oddities about Doom. I'm not the most knowledgeable person about it. I just like the game. It's a good game. Here's the useless secret. I mean, useful if you're, you know, not doing what I'm doing, but I am doing what I do. Only get the invisible orb after clearing the entire level. Yeah. Alright. Over to military base. Basically is gonna be a pain to pistol start. I know this already. There are monsters everywhere in general. Shotgun guys in particular are hogging the place up. This giant cage of imps that I can probably sort of ignore for now. Like, what are they gonna fucking do to me here? I can just do that. Well, they might distract me if I'm trying to kill something else. But look at these fucking losers. They can't do shit to me. Even if the firewalls get out of the cage. I may be getting my ass beat, but at least I'm not those guys. That's standing in front of. He says dying to those guys. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. Alright. That opening confrontation's real nasty though, just okay, maybe I should do something about the or instead of running my mouth. Eesh. Yep. Military base is a step up, so it's a secret level. If I get moving, I can get some of these. Infighting is an important part of this game. We're gonna go and get a bit of health and not. Think there's much I can do here? I think I need keys, yeah. Oh jeez, there was one of those left. This is somehow going worse every time. What I get for yapping, I guess. Jeez. And yeah, you can just lose a massive chunk of health from getting a shotgun if you're on. Other than that, I only took one hit. It just did have my health. Probably spend some. Not gonna have trouble getting hit here. And all is quiet for now. Spicy stuff. Knew you were hiding in there. I'll figure that out later. Punching those things out can be a good way to save some ammo once you get down how to properly dodge their bites. They have, like, no range. You basically have to be rubbing up against them to get them. You can take advantage of that in some kind of ways. I think an interesting thing about Doom was that, like, when it dropped, I feel like a lot of PC games weren't like this. And I don't just mean, like, there weren't many first-person shooters, but for, like, I feel like for, like, a good while in, like, 80s and 90s, PC gamers and PC games are kind of, like, more thinky, almost. Like, not in the sense of, oh, PC gamers are just so smart or whatever, but, like, a lot of them were, like, understanding that, like, if you were playing PC games on some shit where you had to know what a command prompt was, you probably were a little technically minded. Then combine that with the fact that, like, you couldn't really rely all that much on, like, how fast someone's computer was. As compared to, like, obviously you could have system requirements, but making fast-paced stuff would frequently end up in making games that a good amount of people would play them a bit slower. Ooh, this little bit's funny. Time to get pranked. So like, the thing is, that doesn't mean like id just did this out of nowhere. A lot of their stuff really was action games. Like they started with Commander Keen, that was side-scrolling platformer, and like Commander Keen exists because like they were able to make like, because it was kind of a technical marvel at the time to make like PC games that scrolled that smoothly. Oops, a little too close there. I'm all around here. Could kind of use. Situation poor. Invisible guy with it. But like, I think a lot of people on PC would have been playing like RPGs and simulators and stuff. Probably why this sort of broke out in a way it did. Hi. I'll let you guys shoot each other for a bit. Barrel, and then I could be other. That was just mean, I think. Put that out pretty well if I do say so myself. Well, yeah, putting out something like this in 1993 was a pretty out there move, only really possible because of, you know, some pretty really solid technical work among others, gained from their experience on previous stuff. And a lot of people were not playing it running like this. Needed lower resolutions, lower frame rates, but it ends up being a pretty intense game compared to your usual dungeon crawler, I guess. That's exciting. Wish I had some rockets left. I guess I need to go that way. So. Know where I get one, I have it. Got the shotgun guy, so it helps a lot. Kinda interesting the way like hit scanners in this game make you prioritize, because they have very low health. Like a zombie man dies in 2 pistol shots and a shotgun guy in 3. But there's so much danger in these shotgun guys that you have to do something about them. Compared to an imp where like they have a little more health and they do some solid damage, but these can dodge their fireballs. Doom 2, of course, puts a even bigger wrench in that equation by adding the heavy weapons guy with his big chain gun. And yeah, people usually call them chain gunners nowadays, but they are officially called heavy weapons guy in the Doom 2 like cast roll. Well, like monster. Oops, I fucked up that whole sequence. I forgot. I have a chainsaw. I don't want this, but I have it. That's some rockets. Again. It's all can be okay for that. It's just kind of unreliable of the thing. Randomness and monsters flinching. Get the fuck out of here and back to the easier stuff for a bit. I'll turn the music up a bit more. I'm loving every situation available. Oops. I think I fucked that up, guys. Approach this a little smarter. Start some wars. Really hoping to hit some with barrels, but was not deciding to do that. Oh, hi. Hang on, that's nice. I'm having trouble picking up that shotgun, huh? Still kind of ammo deficient at the moment. Think how I play this. Long suckers. This place. I don't think I want to open that yet. Yeah, I mean, Doom. Yeah, you're fast as fuck, so you definitely have mobility, but without like any sort of vertical mobility and the ability to get cornered, it's you do still have to mind your positioning. Like, I think that's kind of like think on it. That's kind of a thing, like, when people value movement, you kind of miss the fact that being restricted in some ways is, like, games. Like, just like in action games in general, being able to be cornered and having to be proactive about managing that makes such a huge difference. It's, like, kind of a thing a lot of, like, very old school like, arcade-style beat-em-ups have that, where, like, getting surrounded is really dangerous, and then like a lot of like more modern 3D action games lose that a bit because you're like a dude who can like double or jump or like fucking teleport and shit. You can't fucking corner Dante. Are you crazy? Like, even then, like, the whole idea of the quote-unquote movement shooter is a little overplayed. Like, Quake is not like, okay, you can move in Quake, but a lot of it's tough to do more than the basic stuff in. Quake movement is not just, like, an innate fact of the game. It takes practice to do that, and a lot of levels are very much put together, either accidentally or on purpose, or some combination of the two, in such a way where, like, learning to move through them is not just about learning to move and then doing the levels. A lot of it's very specific and careful. I think sometimes, like, not that this always happens or anyone means to do it, but I think a lot of times games where, like, basically advanced movement that you see in, like, speedruns and stuff kind of becomes, like, thought of as just the movement in the game. Like, all, like, the, like, chaining jumps used in Super Mario 64 speedruns, most people are not going to play that game like that the first try. That shit comes from practice. And it's very unnecessary when it comes to, like, actually beating the game, you know? Like, there's use for, like, lots of different kinds of jumps, including, like some that aren't so optional, like good old wall kicks will work, which I think actually requires some wall kicks. Though I can't be sure. I think sometimes, like, people who look at those kinds of games and how people play them now, they almost, like, get a little too into the weeds on making them play like that as soon as you start playing them, or, like, being clearly designed that, hey, you're supposed to do all this, and that stuff is, like, it's like a sauce almost. It's on top of, I mean, people sometimes literally call, like, that stuff sauce, but it's on top of, like, a solid base game that you can play without doing that. Doom's always been that, Quake is that, Super Mario 64 is that, 2D Mario is that, Sonic's that. It's, at least when it's, you know, the Sonic games we actually like. We being me, because I'm not going to speak for anyone else in this fandom that's actually, like, 40 different fandoms in a trend. Oh. There, I mean, going, but... Oh. Right, that fucking lever. That lever's a fucking meme. I don't remember that trick. Sometimes, like, at the same time, like, I get why, like, people want content tailored to, like, advanced stuff, because the other side of the coin of, like, the games being designed with being played without that in mind is that, like, well, the whole stuff, there's nothing that expects you to actually make use of, like, chaining a bunch of jumps in Super Mario 64, or, like, advanced stuff, like, hey, Quake kind of stuff. Hey, thanks for showing up. So it's all, like, kind of trying to strike a balance of, like, how do you, like, how far do you go, I guess, and, like, what's the point of stuff you're making? Like, a lot of stuff is in games is, like, especially in games where you can move around in, like, highly controlled, specific, and varied ways. A lot of that's emergent, I think. Like, I watched, like, part of a YouTube video recently, which sounds hilarious. It was a video of, like, oh, that had kind of, it clickbaited me a bit. It was a recommendation of, like, the misunderstood genius of Super Mario Brothers, which is, like, this has to be, like, a joke. And I was like, this has to be, like, a joke vid, right? Because everyone knows Super Mario Brothers was, like, you know, fucking Super Mario Brothers. Turned out to not be one, which was a little disappointing because I was expecting a parody of video essays, but there were some, like, perspective things I did like in it. White people would be like, the quiet sadness of Super Mario Galaxy, right? But, like, the things I did like is that they talked about how, like, a lot of things that are, like, sort of, like, well-known bugs, certain glitches in Super Mario Brothers, or bug glitches, or just oddities about how things work that doesn't seem like it should, are actually, like, Either they're directly like considered and done for a gameplay reason, or they're like results of other systems that do work very well in making the game better. So it's not just like so it kind of pushes back against like the old, oh, I can't believe they programmed this so badly shit you get from like a lot of folks. Yap a bit. I eventually clicked off the video because it felt like they were like slobbing Nintendo's now a bit too much, because like they're talking. This is like a specific part that it bugged me a little bit. It's like they're talking about a specific innovation of Super Mario Brothers of like being able to control your jumps in the air, which admittedly wasn't common at the time. But they're like, this is clearly the big innovation. No one had done this, showing all these platformers before, and pointed out some from after for some reason where you couldn't. And like, let's mention Donkey Kong, you couldn't, and Ghosts and Goblins, you couldn't. But here's the thing: in Pac-Land, you could. Which that game also beat the Super Mario Brothers to the idea of like a side-scrolling platformer in general by like a whole year. And like, they would have been very aware of fucking Pac-Land. Like, not that it's a huge, like, giant multi-generational hit, but like people knew about that game. Wasn't unpopular. Like, that game actually probably deserves some credit, really. Even if it probably didn't end up being as influential as Super Mario Brothers due to not being as popular. I remember the first time I got to this level and I was like, yo, whoa, it's the level from like the demo thing, yo. Anyway, but the parts about like a lot of the like strange stuff in games being like somewhat unintended results of other systems that are designed well is like that's just true. Like, that's just true. It's true for a lot of games and a lot of things, both in terms of like I mentioned, actual like useful bugs and glitches, and just like tricks and like unintended applications of stuff. Really want to pop these shotguns. Yeah, I got shotgun shells for it. I do think that, like, I don't want to be like, oh, like, the proliferation of speedrunning as like a popular concept that's in the public eye is bad for games, or good for them. It's honestly kind of a neutral thing that just happens. I do think it can have an effect, and like, you may want to consider like if your design is being affected by that and whether it should be the kind of game you want to make. Jump scare. Just to get to, like, an interesting topic and set of topics. I'm not quite a Doom expert on these. Whoever's down there does not like me. Luckily, I don't like each other all that much. There's some fighting going on down there. You guys do it then. Makes you feel better. A lot more guys over there than I thought. Oh, that's why I was facing out. Wait. There's funny shit happening on this elevator, man. I can find some health before I find a guy with a gun. That has not happened. Ah. Happens. Alright. Once more with feeling. Oops. Mistake. The shotgun shell's like the enemy. Ah, crap. Is there a way out of this particular pit? See? Oh, yes, there is. Oh, and it's got some stuff in it. Alright, mistakes into miracles, but like in the cool way that isn't like. Yep. I was thinking, like, there was more like, wow, I don't know how that guy missed. More interviews with like game devs and designers that really like ask them about like super specific shit, like why they placed enemies the way they did or something. I think of that because like I feel like there's a lot of shit in game design that's kind of been done by vibes because we don't have like a great history of like telling people how we do our shit and why. And that's kind of gotten to the point where like a lot of game design analysis is very much just working backwards, like seeing a finished game and assuming clearly they meant to do this. Just saying it like that, well, we don't fucking know because we're not in their heads. I wonder if we can do better. Actually, on the topic of Doom and that sort of thing, John Romero like stream him developing like those somewhat recent like Doom mod packs, like level packs he made, like digital ones. I feel like he did some like streaming of while he was working on Digital 2, and I can't help but be curious about like. And just because, like, that's exactly the kind of thing I'm wondering, really. Just what you're thinking when you do, like, the basic building blocks of putting it together shit in the game. Like, sometimes the answer is just gonna be, I don't know, it just seemed right, I think. And, like, that's, I think, kind of the thing we'll have to accept. Sometimes they, like I mentioned, being kind of vibes-based, sometimes it really is just fucking vibes, man. Like, and let's, I guess, to be more friendly, it's like intuition. Start to, like just get the more you do this sort of thing, you just get a general idea for, like, what works and what doesn't, and... I like we at least gotta like try and like put some words to those thoughts. Oh right, that's what it is. This is an exciting little room, huh? I love a big red star with like nothing suspicious. Alright, so what's gonna happen if I step on this? Oh, it just puts me here. Right. It's been a while. I can't cancel that shit, it's been a while. Yeah, shit in Marvel 3, Marvel 2, I don't give a fuck. Iron Man. Around here. Alright. This secret. Counts as one, but like... Oh, okay, no, it is two. Game just didn't detect it the first time. That is one thing that's, I'm pretty sure, not in Vanilla Doom. Secret has been revealed thing. Very useful to people who want to reveal some secrets. Useful on this one? I don't think there is. I can't believe I'm forgetting how to beat maps in episode 1. It really has been a while since I've sat down and played some good. Oh, here we go. The problem with the chainsaw is that while you're holding it, it kind of sticks the monster to you. Thing is, the chances of monster flinching in Doom is pretty random, so like... The whole monster flinching comes from something that's called a pain chance, with a chance they'll react in pain when you hit them with something that doesn't kill them. Actually, you can't. But every type of monster has their own probability for doing it. Ones with especially high pain chances are prime fodder for like the chain gun, because you just... Very useful for the various meatball demons. Shit, Captain. This is why getting it supercharged and stocking all up on health earlier was good. Hard to work in here. Well as like the light amplifier. Especially having fucking vectors in here. That's just rude. Huh, well, there they are, but they're in a secret. Well, if there's anything left, I'll be able to see it. Right, here we go. These things interrupt pretty well, though, so frequently can, like, chainsaw them without trouble. But if you get a couple of unlucky rolls, then, like, yeah. Whew, this place is 1M6, and it's... I always remember it being a bit of a doozy to get used to, kind of another step up in difficulty. Guess we'll see how it goes with Pistol Star. You get a shotgun and a box of shells basically for free, which is very nice. One good thing about later levels is because they were also being made with bringing weapons in mind. The block back bug, iconic. So many just weird little things going on in Doom. Gonna get at this key and shit's gonna go wrong. Yep. Every time. I love how Doom just like keeps doing that and it just keeps being good. You're never like, oh, you know what I don't want? It's to pick up something without causing a whole horde of monsters to jump me. No one ever says that because that's the fun part of Doom. Well, sometimes you might say that if you're dealing with, if you have like 2 health left. There you can see I caused myself problems by getting into a corner. Positioning is important, kids. Also, I love how, like, Pinkies are just fucking terrible at biting enemy monsters because they're always trying to move a bit. Zombie men get done by a chain gun really, so you can really mow down groups of them well with it. Fun fact that I'm sure most people are probably aware by now. The first episode of Doom just doesn't have the plasma gun or BFG in it at all. Those were things exclusive for registered users. Had to entice you to pick up the full version somehow. On that note, pay to win features, right? On that note, I feel like I see a lot of people talk about like the level design falling off in like the registered maps, especially episode 3. I don't really believe that most. I guess I sort of get thinking episode 1 is like super nice and tightly designed and all that, but I think people really do make too big of a deal out of both it and like even like some of the like shakier map design in like the mid to late game of Doom 2. Yeah, those like kind of weird city levels in Doom 2 are a little weird to navigate while dudes are shooting it, but like, the thing that keeps any like commercial Doom map from being like bad to be is the fact that playing Doom is fun. Like, they're all, like, designed enough that you get to play Doom in them. And like, this game's, like, just so good on a base level that, like, it's hard to, like, make something that prevents you from enjoying that. And I think even, like, the lesser maps do facilitate that quite well. Like, this isn't to say there's never any parts where like I can think that something should probably be done, could probably be done a little differently, but also the map in episode 3 that's just like the whole map is shaped like a hand. That place rules. Fuck everyone. Everyone's like, oh, this map's so bad, it's just shaped like a hand. It's fine. It's shaped like. Close one. And then I just walk into it. Sometimes you just gotta let them have fun with it. They're making like 27 of these maps. Nine for Ultimate Doom. Flesh Consumed is fucking insane. I'm super excited to get to that in pistol starting. That's gonna take me a fucking while. I mean, the funny thing about like pistol starting Thy Flesh Consumed is that like a whole bunch of the difficulty is completely unchanged because like one of the hardest maps of that episode is the first one. The first map of like episode 4 is like it's brutal beyond belief. It honestly kind of rules. Like, we just say, hey, welcome to the shit. I think like after Doom released, they're always kind of looking to challenge people more who'd played enough of the original Doom. I think even Nightmare was technically not in like the very first release. Sort of added as like a way to give people who were like already getting too good at it some more to do. And that sort of thing's super interesting. Since Doom was like such a genre pioneer, you couldn't just like go play, say, another shooter to get some harder content. There weren't many other shooters. They generally were not as fucking good as Doom, and they were not on this level. So like, all you really could do is hope they added some like higher level stuff. And I think like in genres, when you see genres first start, you kind of see that sort of evolution towards how they like challenge like hardcore players more. Like, from playing, like, old Beatmania, and I definitely see, like, how, like, after the very first release, they're like, oh, people can already clear all the songs in this, huh? Even, oh, like the hardest song they had in First Mix was 20 November. That song is not that hard. Excellent song, of course, but... But then Second Mix had Ska Go-Go to Ruin Your Life, so... They figured it out pretty quick. Once I get going in the direction again. Actually, apparently a song in like the new version of 2DX that's referencing like the original first mix of the original Beatmania a good amount. A song called You Gotta Beat and Eat, and it's like a reference to You Gotta Groove from the first one. Very different type of song, but like it has like some of the video effects from it, like the logo animations based on the one for You Gotta Groove, and then there's like some samples they use that were in the original Beatmania. It's pretty neat. Me when they're like, yo, they remembered 5K exists. This did, I guess. Here again. Tell me this is something else and to not get trapped forever. Oh, okay, here we go. Of course, just step on the unmarked line death. Everyone's favorite. Have much in the way of bullets. I like them for some of those bigger hordes. A little more messy with those. The shotgun. It's like, but yeah, I always like that sort of design where they're like specifically trying to find ways to keep people who've gotten too good at it excited. Sort of the opposite of like the off-sided trying to appeal to casuals or whatever thing. Trying to appeal to people who are too fucking good. They knew that having people stick with their game was good for them in the future. There's a sort of a mindset that doesn't gel well with a lot of shareholders. The only reason that people stick with a game is if they're paying money for it forever. Trying to sell them on something else, I bet some people would say. Wow. Ooh, that's a good one. I don't know, look. If I can remember how to fucking exit this room, I'll let this situation handle itself, but I don't think I can do that. Yeah, I might be screwed, guys. Oh well. Some friends who had trouble finding a publisher for their game because the publisher didn't like them adding in a workshop for cosmetics instead of microtransactions. Ugh. That just sounds awful. I guess we're doing this level again. At least I remember how to navigate a bit better now. I don't want to keep these. But I grab that. Let's try not to get cornered this time. What? Alright. That's good. Nope. That's what happens when you miss the shotgun. You get fucking hurt for it. I mean, they won't run out of ammo. Right key is somewhere else. Key door is somewhere else entirely. Ooh, rockets. Launcher for them, but maybe when I find one. Okay, now. Still funny looking at these maps. Goggles. Really do. I think that's interesting about Doom 1 is that like I feel like it's easier to appreciate like the kind of different dynamic between the shotgun and the chain gun. These are main like workhorse weapons. Doom 2, it's like Doom 2, it's a little harder to focus on that because the super shotgun exists and it like fucks bitches and gets all the money. Chain gun and the original shotgun start in comparison. The switch. I think playing these maps lets you appreciate how the game works a little differently. Now that opens something, so that should be my next step. Forgetting where they yell. Oops. That's a yellow key door. That way, yeah. That's what I was looking for. There we go. Now we can go like not lose the level. Hi guys. Ooh. Keep track of those guys in a thing. Who's paying attention to that map? Off. Hopefully there's a little shortcut over here, which... That was cool looking. Used up that suit because... Well, we'll live. That's more like it. That's paired. To open that door. As Sonic from the famous Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric once said, gotta press this button. Different door than I was thinking. Here that matters. There's one step to this thing. Okay, that's square on the map is what you step on to, you know, open the violence. Pretty sure that door I tried to open from pressing it, but I could be a moron, so let me make sure. I don't remember if Doom 1 has any of those, or if those are... Oh, right, just go up here. Pull the lever, Kronk. Yep. Oh, you guys have fun down there. Gotta be careful with, like, auto-aiming rockets downwards, because they can just hit the ground in front of you and blow up, and blow the hell up, and you'll be sad about it. Doom stuff exists in a 3D space. Keep that in mind sometimes. By popular belief, things in Doom are not infinitely tall. The actual reason you get stuck if you try to, like, run over the top of an enemy or something is because two solid objects in Doom can't exist in the same aim spot. But plenty of things are not considered solid, like, say, projectiles or items, and those will actually mind, like, your vertical position. Like, there's, like, a ledge, and below it is some some item you can pick up. Oh, this is where I died last time. There's some item you can pick up, and you run off the ledge over it. You will go over it and not pick it up. In that sense, the game is 3D. Getting cornered again. Do not want that. This should get me out of here. Wait, everything? Okay. Now, I always forget what's going on in this next level. One right before the, like... Yeah, this place. Excuse me, I'm drinking some water. I always forget what's between that previous level and the last one of this episode. I do remember this song, though. It's very cool. I feel like this would work really well for a last level, but I think the one they actually picked for the last level of this episode. That's bad. Yeah, pistol's darn will get you in some positions, alright. What I said about getting cornered? That being, like, really fucking bad? Definitely a couple shots. Very fast. Still, if I can make it out of this initial skirmish, I'll have a good shot. The level's not gonna be as generous at the start of the level. One nice thing about shotgun guys is that once you have a shotgun, it's very easy to go positive on shells by killing them. I want that armor. Well, that was pretty funny. One thing I kind of like about this game is, like, the game is just using, like, kind of pixel, like, just pretty old-ass low-res sprites, relatively speaking. The feedback on, like, killing like these things with a shotgun is pretty solid, because, like, even with its few frames, that animation is, like, very well made. And they frequently, like, slide back a little position-wise when you shotgun them. Really kind of sells it. And, of course, the sound effects they use are quite good. Bassy. Shotgun itself. For being, like, a game with the most stock sounds in existence, this game has really good sound design. Yeah, there are so many stock sounds in Doom. You will just hear random shit and be like, that's a fucking Doom sound effect. Watching things and playing other things. They like Doom monster roars and like cartoons for and it's all like on the same fucking CDs. Love a chain gun just love to stop walking in circles too. That'll come in handy. But probably later. Oh, you still out there. I'll get out there just for the shot. Get on shelves right now. How zombie men take so few hits so you can like mow down like a bunch of them with a single shotgun blast. That feels good. When you get right down to it, so many action games about defeating enemies in some sort of way come down to the same thing. Don't get fucking cornered. So many of them big threat is like the biggest threat is like where you are in a room compared to your enemies. A simple concept that is one of the most important and interesting. And you add to that by figuring out other ways to like limit your movement, threat ranges, designing areas of different shapes and sizes. Fight, fight. Can vibe for a bit. You need to be dead right now. Red and yellow keys. Forgetful over where I want. Got me there. Oh, hi. The blue key. Step out of this area. Maybe would be a good place to find. I guess that blue key. The closet with a couple of little minor things in it. All right. Probably opened up in between. I don't like when levels do that. They sort of use hidden doors and stuff to repopulate areas if you get stuff. Cool trick. For a game that actually, like, outside of specific situations, doesn't actually have the ability to dynamically spawn in new enemies, apart from, like, final boss of Doom 2 that has some really good tricks for like having guys quote unquote appear. Really thought through like systems and what they could do with them. We're finding a chain gun on this level. I wonder if we might open that door I passed. Pressing. Get me the fuck out of here. Yeah, that's enough of that level. The most terrifying thing I've seen, Z-Doom still having texture filtering on by default. Ooh, that hurts. Need those pixels, Chunky. Look at these. These are some pixels. Big old squares. Anyway, this level. This level's music is so good. Very, like, the more atmospheric Doom songs, I think. That did not kill all of them. Play here. Die, I guess. Pistol starting every level? Yep. Gotta kind of proactively get out of that one. I get out of this corner? That's the question. Yes, I can. Let's scoot. It's a new experience. It's fun to learn, I think. Sometimes this happens. Not pressing that but fucking button. Oh. And if you get cornered, you die. Now that's a good start. Oh, there's 2 of these guys left. I can fucking box these guys out. Especially on the sides of this room. Oops. Did get got. So hard to look like Goku, right? Oh. Time for getting in there. No guns in there. Level's not big. Looking like Goku's tough, I mean... Oh, unless you mean looking like Goku after he got the hell beaten out of him by Grade 8 Vegeta. I had seen people post about that Sparking Zero fight as well. So it's also funny that apparently, like, half the solutions just, like, use the Sparking mode mechanic that makes it so that you can actually do combos on huge guys. Alright, now the party starts. Well, well, well. It isn't the Blowjob Brothers. Honestly, I'd say I'll be Spectre might be the biggest. Argue with the Blowjob Brothers. We'll let him do that. I know there's a rocket launcher somewhere on this level. Pretty sure there is one. Just... Can't go back there, huh? See, these guys don't flinch often enough for this to like lock them down, but you get so much space to fight them in here that not much of a problem. It's like, or more like box of bull. Ooh, that was stupid of me, but I'm not dead somehow, so easy peasy. Blowjob Brothers are blown out. Time for the funny ending. Luckily I have so little health that this is probably gonna end instantly. Yeah, it ended before anything even attacked me because I had 10% health already. That's really funny. Okay. That's keeping the dead. All you get here is the basic credit screen. There is some special artwork at the end of episode 2 and 3. I'll start episode 2. I don't know if I'm gonna do the whole thing because it's longer and this already took me 2 hours, like, from the start of my stream because I'm a moron. I'd like to think I'm a little more in practice now that I got through that, but it only gets harder from here. Also, I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember where the secret level in this episode, rather. Like, level it's in. But this has like the really good first level theme, so not bad. Other than a shotgun, pretty early. Much in the way of ammo for it, but still a little. Okay, never mind. There's enough. Gate around and deal with the real problem. The scanners, because it's doing. You can see why things that aren't hit scanners are frequently not as much fun. Imagine every time I tap the arrow key here, it's like making the sound at the beginning of like that Ultra Instinct theme song. Another one. I think I might open the other funny as well. Yep, alright. Time for some new stuff. Including the Cacodemon. Quinn's favorite big red ball. Well as Plasma Gun. I'm going to make use of it immediately to after all, can't take it with you when I'm playing like this. Auto pistol starts stayed on, right? Yep, automatic pistol starts still. Obviously, again, this is another map it makes no difference on because you always start here with just a pistol. Did that hurt you? Hell. That was like blood. There's like blood. That's a particularly funny song. Holding it together. And the red key itself is got stuff in it. Including a particularly crafty shotgun guy, wow. You go, MIDI guitarist. Everyone's hero. I know who's around this corner. I'll just kill you. Just make life a little easier. C2M1. Now we're doing shit. This is the first level where it was like, okay, time to get big. This place is pretty mazy. I can't be missing my... Ooh, actually, you know what? Berserk is a very good power-up. Sometimes he doesn't need to punch a guy. I think. This is one. Berserk is like one of the Berserk versus Imps is like one of the more obvious instances of this game's random damage. There's one I had to punch 3 times to kill him, and then sometimes you just hit him so hard they explode. Not really consistent at all. I really want to get more shells. To 200 damage in increments of 20. Let's go gambling! I can't stop winning! I can't stop winning! I can't stop winning! Aw, dang it! Aw, dang it! I didn't even get a bad roll now. I just fucking missed. Guy who was bad at punching. Spare fuel. So many running around. That guy went to space. That's a little more reasonable. That's not a bug, that's just how Doom works. Unless it was a bug in the beginning, but... Whatever it is, that's intended behavior. I don't think I've ever seen a source port that makes it not do that, actually. It basically lasts for the rest of the level. Wonder, like the like red screen does not last that long, and like I get the chance to do much punching if that was the duration of the power up. Especially since like Unlike other power-ups, it doesn't, like, blink out of existence. So I do wonder if that was intentional. I think they could have just said, hey, you have good punching for the rest of the level. Actually, does anything to your resistances? I thought it was just as health to 100 plus strong punch. I've never heard of Berserk making you resist damage or something. If it does, that's kind of crazy. Never heard of that. Let me know what you find. I think, but I haven't seen a single hit scan. That's a good thing. Just been pinky than imps. Up with DRL. What the hell is that? Oh, Doom's wrong like. Interesting. Would make sense in a game like that. He's on Steam. Hell classic, interesting. Kind of how it feels nowadays. It's so hard to just like live that people who would be making fan games are now like taking either like or making something original very inspired by it instead in many cases. Not always, there's still plenty of fan games and fan content too, but I feel like you're seeing that more because especially if they're putting that much work in. Oh, the Berserk pack does have a duration of almost 4 years. Alright, well. If I'm getting close to running out of that, I will, I'll let you know. Gotta press this button. Fat fingering the caps lock button. I have a plasma gun and a lot amount of ammo for it. Manual says it lasts the entire level. Haha, the manual's wrong, because if I stay in this level for 4 years, it'll run out. But yeah, I've never heard it really described as a bug or anything. I figured it was just meant to be a level buff, since stronger punching is not gonna like... It's not like invincibility, it's not gonna change the world that much. Now, like, the way Berserk works in, like, Doom 2016 and stuff, yeah, there's a reason that runs out. It's because you're, like, running around one-shotting shit with, like, everything with your bare hands. That's a little bit of a different kind of function. Many keys. Yeah, what? closer to that sort of thing. Yeah, which I watched Doom YouTuber. He recently did a video of like I guess shotgun starting the Quake levels, because unlike Doom, if you die in Quake and restart the level, you get the stuff you had at the start of the level. So there was never any expectation of levels all being doable with the default weapons, because some don't have many or any weapon pickups in them. We wanted to find out if it's possible. And turns out the answer is technically yes, but you probably shouldn't. Basically, the main wrinkle in trying to do that with Quake, besides just general enemy counts, is zombies. Zombies in Quake are enemies that only stay dead if you jib them, more or less. Basically, you have to do like more than a certain amount of damage in a single frame. And there's like a handful of levels where the tools to do that are not common, which leads you to doing like really crazy and obnoxious like telefrag. That, because like the ways you can do it are like, you know, high damage stuff like explosives, mainly the grenade launcher and rocket launcher. I think the lightning also does too. And then telefrag, like I mentioned, but also like in between those, it's quad damage pickups. So there's barely some place you have to route those like super tightly. And here's our introduction to these funny little losers. Lost Souls. Everyone says they're super annoying. They're just like kind of there, honestly. Not hard to deal with. The only time they get annoying is like in Doom 2 once Pain Elementals start being a thing and spawning them all over the place. Even then, that's not the Lost Soul being annoying, it's the Pain Elemental being annoying. I guess the other way they could be annoying is if they're like blocking something and you don't realize it because they're below you or something. But it's not like it's hard to kill them. They're the only enemy in the game with a 100% chance to flinch when you hit them with something, which is why you can stop their charges by just poking them with a pistol or something. Pretty sure. Or when they charge right in front of you while you're shooting something else. Yeah, that's the risk of using the rocket launcher. I'm gonna save right here just to remind myself of something. Yeah, this hurts you. I don't know why this floor hurts you, but it hurts you. I think that's really weird and kind of silly. I was done here once I just actually... It is kind of a funny thing about Doom that they don't necessarily have a consistent design language about what floors hurt you and what don't. Like obviously in some cases, like the fucking range shit here, and it's like we know what we're dealing with here. Not how this works. This is the place you come back from, so I just burned a bunch of health for nothing. I'm just running around the box. $20 damage floor too, right? Like it does so much more than like the floor in the same level. Some levels would use like the brown version of the water texture as damage, some won't. We'll use like the blood liquid texture as damage, some won't. That like Even that, like, blue light texture might just be a regular floor in some levels, but it's not super common anyway. Healing sometimes. Radiated goop, that's always painful. Lots of, oh, same with, like, the lava. Like, just that, but red and orange instead of... Once you get past that, you're on your own. Hey, man. What's up? Gotta press this button. Did that. This level uses the end of level theme as just the level theme. It's so funny. Is there anything I can nab here that come in handy? I've entered the room. Wow, holy shit! Least accurate pistol on the planet, I guess. Everyone over there is having a great time. I'll leave them do that, and I do the other. This level's like kind of the opposite of the last one. Or that one's sort of like methodical and place you have to be careful. This one's just bedlam from minute one. There's the shotgun shells. Can't wait to find a shotgun for him. Berserk is such a big tool for, like, starting. Like, you really just don't have many other ways to save that much ammo. Speaking of not saving ammo, I'm getting kind of a bind. Sure, I'll figure something out. Love more bullets. Oh, right, shotgun. You can play the game now. Oh, there's one of you just, like, hanging out here? That's really funny. I expected that guy to die in two shot. Crying shame. Kinda don't wanna face off with that thing right now, if I can help. I could try and box it out, but it's risky. I'm not that good at that. I don't look like Goku yet. Alright, now my chances are a bit better. Alright. Get some. Wow, it really is pay to win. Yeah, like, hey, most enemies with melee attacks, you have to actually dodge their projectiles. 'Cause They'll only use the melee attack will only actually happen if you're enraged to get hurt by it. It's a really funny secret. Only things you can bait are Pinkies because they don't have a range attack, and Revenants because their range attack is a different animation. Everything else they can just start up one and then do the other depending on where you are. This is what we in the business know as an option select. They did that. They did that shit on purpose because letting a blast homing missile everywhere is bad. I'm at least pretty sure this level isn't where the secret exit is. But like I said, episode 2 I don't really. Also, the secret level here sucks. I'm still gonna try and find it, but no one likes Fortress of Mystery. Be real. Like, I was talking about there like not really being like 2 bad levels and levels that are all that bad in Doom because, you know, playing Doom is good enough that even the weaker levels are held together well. And I stand by that. But Fortress of Mystery comes really close. Not because it's a pain or anything, it's just really kind of lame. It's like 3 rooms. More like 2. 2 rooms and then like the weird key nonsense that only serves to make it harder to run to the exit. I guess it's a little clever, but it's also really silly. No one's gonna come out here and say, hey, like, you know what Doom level I really want to play? E2 M9 Fortress of Mystery. That's what I'm looking forward to. Yeah, no one says that. Infighting demo.lmp. It's a bit nothing. What's next? Deimos Lab. Level. This was a level that always took me a long time to know. It doesn't have the secret exit, does it? Because I remember the level with a lot of shit in it, but I don't think it has that. Honestly, if anyone in chat can let me know, like, which map has the secret exit other than this episode, I would be grateful, because I don't fucking remember that shit. Oh, joy. You guys have fun in there. I can vaguely imagine what the one that does looks like, but... Help me run to the crusher. Grab the good stuff back from the table. Berserk would still be nice, though. A lot of things would be nice, really. Stop right there. It was a fighting game, it has combos. Maybe that fucker was there. That's one I'll always remember. Nasty piece of work there. He's somewhere. Okay. I cleared out one, and that's enough to get me. The blue key. Use the blue key here. Asshole. This one. And the water's fine. Also doesn't cost any ammo, so I will be doing this. Also, shoutouts to Fire Blue. Love Fire Blue in this house. Most beautiful texture ever created by mankind. No. Yep, I'll go up there. Then. Doesn't do much damage, does it? Perfect texture for demolishing. Yeah, I'm sure it looks great. There we go. Now I'll find paste. Nope. Way easier to deal with. Some as in more than like beefy meatballs. None of that imitation shit. Real beef here. Guess they're more like tomatoes. The actual meatball demon is the Pain Elemental, but they're not around yet. Pain. All right. That moron. At least I'm armored up. Hey. Definitely only this. G level ammo wise, kinda like it. I'm not fighting that though. I don't think I like it anymore. Yeah, the Hall of Screaming Faces. Kind of texture that would have freaked me out when I was a kid. I guess maybe it's also kind of funny. Like, guys actually kind of some of those guys actually look like they're having sort of a good time. They're having a better time than I am in that room. Or it could just explode. Oh boy, time to do this whole level over. This is a big one. Back there. Some good ammo, at least. Hey, can you guys infight while I just make sure there's nothing else in there? Thanks. That's a really well placed imp just because it kind of forces you to wake up everything in this room. Factor into it. I wonder if they made that with that in mind. A Crusher. around that corner. No, won't let it ruin my day. I have a lot more bullets going into this thing. Easy peasy. This is good. I'm sure I can find new and exciting ways to screw it up anyway. Really stupid. I love how Lost Souls can infight each other because their charges can hurt each other, so they just like so if there's a group of them, they're likely to just start slamming into each other. Distance, my. That'll help with my ammo. It's hard to look at this screen with these colors, though, doesn't it? Again, I can wait. Enter the Temple of Fire Blue. Does not care. Caught on the Fire Blue. Why must you forsake me? This crusher is so quick. Also, I think there's like different types of crushers in terms of damage. Head down. This little. Used to think that like snorting sound that the pink demons make when you kill them was really funny. Used to imitate. I shouldn't do that on a stream because it's a bunch of snorting, really. But this is kind of a lame secret, all things. Oh boy, single rocket. Oh yeah, then you have this. Just once again, you get to see the hilarity of having several lost souls around each other up. This secret's important. This baby, but what kind of puts you here? Oh, it's too late for that? That's really bad, isn't it? Terrible. Even that imp didn't die. I'm gonna... No, I thought there would be an item in here. I'll let that happen out there and hope it goes fine. Sheesh. Place is putting up a fight. The way they actually learn how to play this game well. I'll keep doing that. That on one shotgun. Almost as much ammo as we can hold. Secret, but tried to go for like the no. Oh, but I know where you're going. That finger 2 there, trying to press there. Really, it's not much of a threat just leaving him. They said much more enclosed. Kill some guys. Love how it's like a wiggly pathway to him. But it's Doom, you just fucking sprint. Berserk, that'll help. Alright, we're doing this again. I'm probably gonna throw him some berserk punches just to speed things up some. Those might have done a lot of damage. I don't think they've done jack shit, who knows. Interrupt our ritual. That's better. Right, I don't want to go down there, but I don't think I have much fun. I can do the part of this area. Will ever actually manage to bite him? That one won't. You can sometimes land them. It starts. Yeah, just like that. By that at all. There's a secret. It's the one that's not really worth grabbing. Whoops. It's funny though, so we're allowed to do that. Kind of rockets in this level despite finding a rocket launcher. Would love one, I'll say that much. Move us out in a different direction. I'll have these cacodemons moving. Clear them and the imps out. Heard some infighting too. you can't go back. Plasma gun secret. There it is. Very much still in there. Out now. Tack on a bit of damage that way. Elevator and get the fuck out of there. Don't want to grab that plasma gun though. Pretty good, looks like. Slightly escaped me, but actual layout is. Thank goodness. So now what? Wouldn't be a surprise if something. Yeah. Pistol out. I never. Your backpack and leaving. Have enough room to maneuver you. Unless you know you're into that shit, and there's enough ammo to do. Hey, the teleport at like the very beginning to the left doesn't look there, and I'm an idiot. Shit out. That would have helped to have early, I guess. There, but I remember how to. Level I actually forgot how to get to the end of. That big section. Okay. Question. Big gray one right in the middle there. Can play Doom. I don't know how to play video games. I've never played a video game in my life. Especially going nuts because I'm paranoid that this is the map with the secret egg. Lamented a number of times. Not even remembering how to progress is one thing. I will admit this is on me though. So good at navigating all the time and exploring and finding things. Kill some demons though. When I do that, I'll get. Like the other one of it. All the way up there, hi. One. Excuse me a moment. I'm trying to investigate this room here. You're being very rude. Jack shit in here, but demons. Happens. The passageway. So just leads back there, I guess. Here, what the fuck? Anything ain't nothing. They're all the like hardcore doom heads right here, shaking my hand, like shaking their head and starting to spread vicious rumors. He doesn't even know the layout of E2M. To all our friends. Sorry, I'm thinking about that as like a. Yeah, it is. It is funny. Long lava path. Poison path back to the main. The secret gray is I haven't seen, but I have. There's some activation. Did end up opening this up. anything up here? Please go from this angle though. Suffering, huh? Oh, did the Baron end up here? That's fun. Oh, now these are out of sync. That worked out nicely. Oops. I believe I completely forgot how to navigate a particular Doom level. Crazy. Oh, right, this switch. I knew I was missing something. I want to try something. Was obviously the exit. It might actually matter. Yeah, I was missing something kind of. Almost certain that's actually the secret exit. Could be like a completely different level. I don't remember. Clearly, that's not doing anything for me. It's hitting. I don't know what random thing I stepped on to open this up was. Can like die, please? Just like a few. Eesh. It's not the secret exit that I wasted my time. There's just stuff here, man. I hope at least I can put my mind to rest on that one. Makes me feel better than if I hadn't. Out of here. Hell. Get it? Because it's Doom. Yeah, you get it. I don't know why I'm saving, but... Alright, back to playing the video game. Command Center. I have the secret exit in it? I feel like I'm like, oh, hi. Entered with this situation, huh? I do that makes sense here. Need to kill that. Time for more ammo. We need to not fucking die like that. Shotgun guys before. Let the imps do that, actually. Got all three of them, nice. Alright. Now we're getting the rhythm down. Regular fist takes a while. Of course, you lose the rhythm, you fucked up. As a wise man once said. That really is the easiest shit in motherfucking Marvel 3 Marvel. No? At least on a basic level. There's a lot more stuff to learn to really play Iron Man well, but basic combo, you can get that. But you also gotta learn more confirm. I mean, with those two assists, of course. You know, see that bitch, see that? No, you can't do that the same way. Look, we've started moving now. We both missed like idiots there. Twice. Guess I should have gotten those in the opposite way. You guys fight over there for a bit. There's a backpack there, that's important. Go, Imp, go. Imp lost that fight. Heard its death noise and not the cat getting everyone. Hi. That's useful. Got more shells, and we've got Berserk. Let's set up a bit now. Bullets, though. I don't have a chain gun for him. Oh. Blowjob Brothers return. Two Blowjob, two brothers. Chain gun I was asking about. Rather have the map, though. Attack it even to distract. Wow, they're bringing a ream to that thing. I softened it up by now. Bad dodge. Just trying to space out what I actually use. Out of anything. The shit you have to worry about with pistol starts. Yeah, and see if you just play too much with your food. Like that. It's several imps. Oh, it is this passage. I just got... Oh, some extra shells. That'll make life easier. Know where the ammo backpack is now. Where the Berserk is. Wasn't bad. Like fine though. Sheldon here too. More than fine. As long as I don't die, it doesn't matter how much. Get out. Right? I think these... Like, I'm having some trouble with these levels. That's because I'm stupid. Like, doesn't mean the levels are bad. Sometimes things in video games are just hard. Sometimes the issue really is skill. It's why, like, knee-jerk patches to, like, some games can kind of bug me. Like, I remember, someone I know was talking recently about, Space Marine 2. Apparently, like, shortly after launch, they released a patch that just, like, completely neutered all the difficulties, and that made the game way less fun for them. This is bad. And like, I think it kind of sucks when that happens. Like, some people like I know that it is. Oh yeah, so it turns out the secret exit was piss easy. Here we are, nobody's favorite level, like I said. Doesn't even have the cool secret level music. That's the song that you'll hear like at the beginning of episode 3 instead. This room full of barons. Big. I guess I could fight them. Part of this bitch. Oh, there's a rocket launcher. I can use a few. Gotta put everything in here, huh? Turns out that E2M5 is really easy if you know where the secret exit is, because it's like not too far into the level. Just behind a fake wall. It's really silly. In the entrance to this place. Alright. Flip a few of these guys, see how that goes. I'm gonna be pretty low on ammo on this. But didn't do that great job spraying the damage around, huh? Alright, never mind. There's shells and rockets everywhere. Very strange level, really. Might be trying to fight that Baron too. He's dead though. Well, I love that supercharge, but being camped a little. I don't care that much because it's literally Fortress of Mystery. On this place again? 3 rooms here. 2 notable items to collect now. Yeah, that's all the monsters in here. There's one fucking secret in this place somehow. Oh, it's this. Oh, the secret is this. You know. The end of the level. We did it, guys. We did Fortress of Mystery. Alright. 2 levels left in the episode. I think now that I'm not like stressing over that or a secret exit, I can probably just finish it off without a ton. Levels 3, but one of them. At least 2 rockets. Item placement. Do a bit of extra snoop. Yeah, this place. This is one of those places I don't really remember tumbling. I'll save that for a little. I think it's really funny that the entrance door for this level is here, but there's clearly nothing behind it. I do have to grab this. Yeah. Have to go up there. Oh, there's just some med kits on top. Not gonna hurt. 2-inch wide ladder shaft, of course. Dude, we gotta squeeze this through there. Alright. No one ever uses it. Oh boy. Now it's wrong. This helps. Oh, guess I'm not going back there for now, eh? Not loving my ammo situation, but it was interesting at least. Glad I'm trying it. I mean, shut the hell up. Oh good, more shells too. I'm hearing stuff moving around. I have one rocket. Bit. I think these are level, unfortunately. Maybe, but you might. Is that the whole level? I mean, if you say so, man. Nope. They don't. Of course it's a jape of sorts. Yeah, shotgunners are good. The singular rocket. All right. I feel like I have to go to the fake exit to get the map. It's like okay, here's how you really get out of this stupid place. Oh wait, there was a berserker at the beginning of the level. I do have that. I have the power and the touch. I do like how you can hear like doors opening in different places from monsters. That plus like just the general whole sound effects of monsters make this whole game. Really, the sound design is very just informative. You can just tell what's going on around you. It's super well done. Old this game is. I don't think I explored here at all, really. Got enough shells to be actually using them, but if I'm just gonna run into individual Pinkies, I might as well just punch the shit out. Wearing around in several Pinkies. Different plans, maybe. I'm not going to try and box that guy. He's looking kind of Tyson-y. Throw my 2 rockets at this guy. Guess that's some bullets. I need a Cacodemon when I have basically no bullets. I don't have a plasma gun either. Did find all the secrets. Backpack, that'll. Are living. It was an imp. Nope. Red key. Probably do something with that. Tend to open doors. Did you guys know that? Well, oh, thank God. Right. Yes, I was. Oops, almost. That was unfortunate, huh? Self-winning. Oh, I don't need that. Not the blue key, which is... Place you need it is actually right near the beginning. That's a grumpy David noise. Yep, here we go. This. That's it. Have this. Not my problem. Bye. Oh, just 2 more levels. Spawning vats. Great name. Oh, they just start you in the shit here, huh? cheese. Performance enhancers. Right? Oh man. Boxed him out of my face and he booked it. I'm nice. Let the record show that I'm nice. Alright. Okay, let's wait till I find a gun that works. Like this, guys. Now let's continue where we left off. Don't want to get trapped in here. Ooh, shells. Those, if I could. Abilities here. Yeah, might as well. Quick rampage, never to aim, and invincibility is kind of silly in this game. Baron around here as well. Plasma cells here. Use them too, somewhere. Look down here. You say so, man. I have to be a little more careful. Any other fucking weapon. That'd be nice. It feels too good to punch 6 shells into those guys. Mostly because in Doom 2 you can do it with 4 with a super. Funny fucking weapon. Wow. Worst berserk damage rolls ever? That's more like it. Still not clickbait? What's happening there is funny. Open the same shells that fires more than the sublunar pellets. Yeah, it's just better. Better. It's because it's super. That's what it means to be super. Bro, this pissed off some parents in the 90s, big ol' upside down. Not quite Garth Marenghi's. Yeah. Chainsaw for people who access to berserk punches. I don't. I like having. Go through the blue door yet. There are 2 paths left you can go by. In the long run, there's still time to change the road you're on. I think Loop Zoop said that. This is bad. As bad as the cat said, actually. Hope I can find something to get. That helps. The door again? There's one over on this side somehow. You guys have your little spin. There you go. Think about how imps just don't close. I should watch out for that. We do love a tech base. Where the path back to all the red stuff. There's this one. The big two switches there, just on a Cacodemon. Very funny. Narrow to be using that. Can I just leave? There's another red thing. That's a secret. I can't take. Alright, time to fight the guy. Or even found a BFG. In this level, I know there's rockets. Kind of unfortunate they have to use rockets because bosses are immune to splash damage, so too much damage to them. I guess that's why there's so many. Hi. The Harbinger of Doom from Wolfenstein RPG for phones. That's a good one. Lost Souls will probably heal. Who's that guy? It'd be hard to lose such a big guy, but... Huh. Hear him stepping, doing his big step. That guy went. There you are. Come on, rocket duel me. Pistol Starter, they really just make you do this. I didn't think you were allowed to do that. I guess it's because, like, map not having secrets makes funky things happen on the results screen, but there's no results screen for this level. Epilogue or just end this guy and then I can probably call it a night. Exciting dooming. The harder half of the game is exciting dooming and also just some wandering around. Alright, thank you for waiting. Oh, well, there we go. Cyberdemon. Oh, and there's a result screen. I'm an idiot. Oh. Episode 2, and we'll call it a night for there. Doom's so cool. It's just a good game. They made a good game a while back, and it's still good. Did you know they could do that? Didn't think it was possible. Alright. Thanks for showing up. Maybe I'll just finish this whole little experiment off on Friday, or try to, depending on how episodes treat me, because, oof, my flesh consumed, not a nice one. Alright, guys. Next time.